Hey guys, Pablo with Real Street Performance, and today we wanted to touch on something from SCE Gaskets and a revolutionary new product that they released not too long ago. In front of us we have their Vulcan cut ring head gasket design, and it's a little bit different than what you might be used to seeing. This is a hybrid head gasket design that uses a composite body with a polymer coating and then an O-ring on the outside as well as stainless O-rings on the inside. So this right here was aimed a little bit more towards the high horsepower community. In this case, they're rating this to be in the same territory as a copper head gasket and being able to seal over 40 pounds of boost. They've also used this on NA applications, and it's a very versatile head gasket without having to have machining done to the engine. Now, the secret to this head gasket lies within the components itself. In front of us, we see 4 different rings, one for each cylinder. These have 3 cut rings on the top section and are completely flat on the bottom. By placing the flat side on the top of the bore and having the 3 cut rings embed into the cylinder head, there's no need for additional machining to have that relationship form. This specific head gasket style has been on the market for 3 years now with SCE, and in testing even longer than that with really great results. Now, this head gasket in particular is actually going to one of our very own Robert Del Angel. He's one of our sales staff in Texas that actually works remote, and he might have been somebody that helped you in the past whenever you call in for build suggestions or you're placing an order. So Robert has a little turbocharged K-Series engine making around 500 horsepower, and in the refresh rebuild process they're aiming to have even more power, and they're going to be using this head gasket along with some P1 head studs. Point One Manufacturing actually just released this new head stud in collaboration with us. This one is particularly for the K-Series guy that doesn't have the budget going towards an L19 but still wants something stronger than the standard 8740 head studs on the market. The price point is right in between the both, and they are available for anybody looking for a shelf option with no weight. With the head studs having a tensile strength of 220,000 psi, it makes a really great option to pair along with something like this gasket. SCE does mention that since this already has a polymer coating on the gasket, there is no need for an additional spray, adhesive, or glue of any type. This is ready to go out of the box. And like we mentioned, these rings sit right on the top of the bore, and you don't need to do any machining to the bore side or to the cylinder head side. These stainless steel cut rings will embed into the top of the cylinder head and have a relationship between the two to create a perfect seal of combustion within the engine and mitigate as much combustion leak as possible. Personally, I think this is actually a really nice product. I look forward to actually testing this in my personal builds in the future. It's awesome to see innovation in the sport, especially when it comes to things like head gaskets. The chase of horsepower always lies within combustion. So being able to keep combustion where it needs to be, make more power, and have it safe to keep everything all inside of the engine is really awesome. So if you guys have any questions on this product or other, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll be on standby. We're ready to answer your questions and get your build to the next step.